Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, I think the 25th. Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. So 1 week after my accident, I think 8 days. So as you know, last Saturday, I was in a bike accident. If you haven't seen the last video, I was cut off by a truck by fucking 50 to 60-year-old man not paying attention. Flipped over the handlebars, smacked my head and shoulder. Been out of work and training all week. Yeah. So just a kind of quick update on the training that hasn't been happening and just what's going on with everything. So Saturday, after I got into the accident, as you can see on the last video, I said that I felt a little concussed. Definitely shoulder, neck, back pain, hip pain. From where I landed on the concrete, I wrecked going 24 miles an hour. Landed all shoulder. As I was rolling, I smacked my head against the ground. 1 week later, today is probably the first real day, or second day, I feel like I've made a little progress. Yesterday being the first day. All week I've been dealing with all the problems that come with a concussion. So nausea, the whole left side of my head just feels like there's pressure. My ear feels like I can't really hear that. I mean, I can hear it, but you can tell there's a difference. Sensitivity to light, obviously, while I got the shades on inside the house. Dizziness upon standing up. A lot of pressure like in my nasal and eyes. Pain behind my eyes. Not pain, but like pressure behind my eyes, almost like a headache. A lot of depression, anxiety. But I think those are just coming from not being able to live my life. You know, I'm very active. I train 7 days a week. Oh, I do something 7 days a week. I'm pretty much always outside, always doing stuff. But yeah, also I'm a coach / trainer for a living, so I'm always around people. So going from being very active, always outside, and then always being around people, to sitting in a dark house with all the blinds down, no TV, no nothing, just staring at the phone and playing with your dog and pretty much just sleeping, you start to feel a lot of depression and anxiety, man. You want to get out of the house, you want to talk to people, you want to see people, you want to train, you want to sweat, but your body doesn't allow you to do that. You know, there was a couple of times this week I thought I was okay and tried to push it, and I would go outside and I'd have to squint my eyes and put my sunglasses on, and I'd starting to get a headache. Then I would start to just get dizzy and just feel like shit. So I would go back in the house. Like I said, haven't been able to go to work because I can't be around loud music or lights. So haven't been able to go to work. Hopefully I'm able to go back to work next week, at least, if not full-time, part-time, kind of ease my way back in. Like I said, today's the first day I actually trained. Putting in a few miles on the bike just to get a sweat going, kind of relieve some of that body, that restlessness in my muscles. Like I said, it's been hard to sleep. Body's been really restless. My brain won't shut off. Yeah, so the doctors basically put me on rest for 10 days. And gotta go back and do another reevaluation after 10 days. Today I can say I actually feel better. I actually missed I was supposed to do a half marathon today. I wasn't able to do it. I mean, obviously I would have done it if Jen wasn't telling me what was best for me and the doctor telling me what was best for me, you know. So obviously, and I seen that not being able to go outside the last few days. So I just decided to drop out, which sucks because it was a $96 race, $96 that I won't get back. I tried to email the race company. They said they don't do refunds, which is bullshit because I have a doctor's note. Yeah, so fuck them. But I'll still probably run their half marathon next year. Throw it back in their faces and win it, hopefully. Just kidding. But yeah, hopefully. So missing a full week of work. Doctor bills and stuff, paying for my CT scan and x-rays. Wasn't that expensive because I have insurance. So I was able to get away with, you know, about $100 for all of it. $100 for the race. Missed out on about full week of work. Talking almost $900. Almost about $800. My bike, update on the bike. My bike has about $500 worth of work that needs to be done on it. Brake lines need to be changed. Handlebars got to be replaced because they're bent and they're carbon. So if you try to bend them back in place, you're just going to crack, which even if you can't see it, can fuck you up on when you're riding it, because when you're putting pressure on it, it could just break off. Don't want that. So about $400 and some altogether for the bike to replace a bunch of stuff and fix everything up to make sure it's okay. And $100 for a new helmet. So we're looking at over $1,500 worth of money that dude cost me just by not paying attention and being an idiot. At this point, I probably won't be doing too much more road cycling, maybe just here and there, but definitely not weekly. It's just not worth it. Like I said, I mean, a lot of those guys at pros can afford to do that shit because if they get hurt, you know, they have sponsors and shit to cover them. A lot of them don't work because they live off sponsorship money, you know, so I got to work for a living and I need my brain and my body to make money. I'm not a hooker though. I need to be able to coach people and assist people. So, staying positive is hard, especially when you know what you have coming up. Obviously missing out on a race that I was looking forward to all year that I can't do now. Yeah, so I mean, staying as positive as I can, constantly being reminded of it by Jen, which is probably the only thing keeping me steady and afloat and not going crazy. But yeah, I have my Olympic triathlon June 9th. Hopefully I'll be good by then, but like I said, at this point, safety first. So if I feel even like 5% of what I feel now, probably won't be doing it. It's really just another training race for me, just to see kind of where I'm at. But if it comes with the price of me having to miss more work and miss out on more of my life, then I probably won't do it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so it's kind of where I'm at now. Still plan on doing the 70.3 Ironman Santa Rosa, July 27th, I think it is. Or July 29th, July 27th, one of those 2 dates. So still plan on doing that. Hopefully I can get back to work and get back to my life this week. Yeah, so quick update. It's basically it. If you ever have a brain injury, don't push it. You got to take your time. I mean, I'm learning that now, so just take your time, man. It sucks, you know, being away from what you love to do, but it's necessary. So, signing out. Have a good weekend. Peace out.